So I go Philippines tomorrow, and look at all those chickens. Let's chase them. Can't turn it the other way around. Anyway, so I'm gonna go Philippines tomorrow. The last couple of days were quite hard. I've been like completely busy all day for the last 2 days. So I did my PCR test. That turned out negative. I did the One Health Pass. I booked my flight to Hong Kong as a throwaway ticket. Got a haircut. I bought new clothes. Well, just 2 new shirts. No new jeans because I found it like really hard to buy jeans for some reason. Anything else? I mean, that's it really. I got Philippines tomorrow. I'll be to like 2 years. 2-3 years? I mean, about 2-3 years I was planning the Philippines. But in the last like 8 months is when I started my business and I knew, okay, this is what I wanted. Like, let's actually like go Philippines. I started that about 8 months ago, so it's pretty much 8 months of work. And I did everything. So with the apartment, I paid him, sent him like £1,000, so accepted. I'm actually right now, right this second, I am the resident of that apartment right now. Like legally, I'm ownership of the keys and whatever. Right now I am. But I don't get there till tomorrow, so... Well, no, 2 days. Yeah, it takes 2 days because the traveling's like 24 hours. So yeah, I did everything. You know, if we talked about every single thing I had to do to make this happen, that is obviously do my editing business, saved up enough money for everything, make an income, buy the plane tickets, get fully vaccinated because I had no vaccines prior, so I just got first and second dose since then. Do the PCR test, did that, booked the throwaway ticket, did that, found the apartment, contacted the guy, I paid that, did the One Health Pass, I've got that. That's probably everything that I needed for the Philippines. So I did all those things. And yeah, so what's happening about tomorrow is we don't have a car, so I booked a taxi, so that cost a lot. On that taxi I'm spending like £130 I think to Heathrow. I'm a little bit scared, but it hasn't registered in my head yet, so like I can't feel it, if that makes sense. But I will do whatever it takes. That's the thing, I do whatever it takes. I don't care what the consequences are. There isn't really. But I'll do whatever it takes. I don't see an alternative really. Because what's the alternative? You know, work a job, like a boring job, staying in England. Nah. I haven't packed yet. It's like, I think 8 o'clock, nearly 8. No, it's like 7:30. Haven't packed yet because I've been like editing, I've been busy. Oh yeah, that's another thing I did. I got my Filipino pesos. All I did was order like £100 worth. So that's 6,500 pesos. So literally just like, yeah, past 2 days I've just been doing all the steps for the past 2 days. I do feel a little bit tired. Haven't slept well for the past week maybe. Haven't worked out for about a week. Haven't eaten much for a week. But that's because I've got like... Never mind. I've got like bowel problems, so haven't eaten as much as I was. But it's fine. I did gain like, I don't know, 7 pounds in 2 weeks, 2 months, sorry. So I was getting like £1 a week and I was eating like a lot, but I wasn't eating fruit. So like I gained like constipation pretty much, and now I'm having problems from that. So I'm not eating as much. Yeah. I'm not that proud of myself actually. Because in my head I'm thinking, wow, I made it all happen. But then I realised, like, and who cares? That's the thing, like, who cares? Well done. You know, I made an editing business, and it's like, well done. You know, you saved up money, well done. You booked the ticket, well done. It's not like I've got like absolutely no ego. I used to have ego. I don't think I have it. I don't know what happened, but my ego is like suddenly dead now, because I realised it's not that good. It's not that great, you know. Like, you know, anyone can do it really. It's not hard. I didn't make any YouTube videos in the end. I recorded one, but I never uploaded it. I mean, I go tomorrow, so I don't think I'll have internet for the next couple weeks, maybe, when I'm in the Philippines. So I don't know when I'll upload these. Maybe I won't do any YouTube videos for like the first couple of weeks or something. I don't know. I probably would, because I'll be so bored because I won't have internet. So I probably would. I'm surprised. I don't really have that much to say. Even though like Philippines is tomorrow, I've been talking about for years. It was literally my dream. I think it's because my brain just hasn't registered. I know what stress feels like, because when I went to Latvia, it's a little stressful. It's stressful when you the travel, like going through the airport. I mean, I've done it now, so maybe it's less stressful, but it is a little stressful, especially this one. Latvia was like 2.5 hour flight. This one is 16 hours in the air, and I'm going to Dubai to wherever it's called, go on to my next plane. But yeah, I don't know. I don't feel too good about myself. I thought I'd feel better about myself, but not really. I'm not even gonna lie, I think like everyone's like put me down so much to where it's like, because everyone has, like, it's not a big deal, it's easy, it's not hard, you haven't even done it yet, like stuff like that, like all those comments I get told. Everyone does that. So, and it's like I've heard that so much now. I think like, because when I speak to like strangers, like a hairdresser or neighbours, stuff like that, like they're always like, they're impressed, you know. Like when I talk to like strangers, they're impressed, but if I talk to my family, pretty much they're not at all. I'm making the right choice though. I don't see an alternative, to be honest. I don't think like working a job is like, what's the point? Like, what's the point? I'm too neurotic to work a normal job. I need more. I need more purpose than that. I wonder how like other people cope. Like with like a normal life. I wonder how like people cope. I mean, I guess people have like video games and friends, I guess. Like, what's the average person do? At least I did it. Let's be honest. At least I did it. I want to do something. The goal was not small. It's not small to like, you know, like make an online income, move to a different country. That's not really a small task. It's not big. If I was telling someone, like, if someone asked me how long does it take to achieve this, I would say, like, give it a year. That's what I would say. I'd say it doesn't have to take a year. It could take a few months. Depends, like, you know, how hard you work. Maybe a little bit of luck. If you have money in the first place, and instant, I'd say. If you have like I know £10,000 saved up, yeah, just go, and then figure out how to make an online income while you're there. That would be my advice. So like most people, maybe not most, but a lot of people could just like do it straight away, to be honest. Yeah, my ego is like kind of gone. I thought what I was doing was like really impressive, but not really. Not really. Anyone can do it. I'm not. The only reason I can do it is because I'm not tied down with career, family, you know, stuff like that. Mortgage, I guess, for some people. I'm not tied down with that. I have no like responsibilities, kinda. So I am like capable, but I don't think it's impressive. It's not impressive. Is it still cool? Is it still like cooler than like the average person? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely cool. I think it's quite unique. I think it's quite interesting, but it's impressive. Nah. Storm. Because it is raining, and I think I just heard thunder. It's pretty cool because like I'm going tomorrow, and like it's been really hot for the past, I don't know, for a while. It's been really hot. We've just had a heat wave. We just come out of a heat wave, and now it's like, now I'm wearing a coat and it's raining, and I think I heard thunder. So it's like the weather suddenly changed like the day before I go. It's just fun. It's like it knows I'm going. Like there's a sudden change. It's like you know what I mean. Yeah. I actually kind of like this haircut. I do like it. I do like this haircut. I think it's done decently well. It's not that good because like that's kind of weird. I don't know why it's short here and like long here. That's kind of weird. And I think it's also uneven on both sides, but it doesn't matter. I mean, like the haircut's like quite nice. I kind of like the idea of like fade back in size and like my hair being like this. I kind of like it. So yeah, Philippines tomorrow. I counted from 36 days, and I was counting every single day. I was like 36, 35, 34, and so on. And now it's tomorrow. So what time is it? It's like nearly 8 o'clock. It's like nearly 8 o'clock, and I leave in 13 hours. That's when my taxi arrives. Scary. That's when my taxi arrives at 9 o'clock. So I've got 13 hours. I still need to pack, so I need to go home, eat, pack, make sure like I've really got everything's sorted out, and then yeah, I'll go to sleep. Because the thing is, most people saying, like, what most people do tell me, they say like it's not impressive and so on. But you need to think like where I came from as well. Like, I was literally like kind of raised like on a farm pretty much. Left school at 11, so basically I'm like secluded. I do have like problems. I overcame like an eating disorder. That is thunder. I'm gonna stay here for a while actually. I might stay here till dark. Overcame like an eating disorder, overcame a panic attack disorder. What else? Massively reduced my anxiety. I could tell you, like, in the future I would, but I could tell you all my, like, how messed up I was about a few years ago. I'll give like one example, or I'll give you a couple right now actually. So when I was about 16, about 15, 14 or 15, I had panic attacks every single night. Lasted about, I don't know, could be between 30 minutes to about 2-3 hours, every single night. So what would happen is I'll be sweating a ton. My entire body, especially my legs, would shake uncontrollably a lot, like that every single night for an entire year. Every single night for an entire year, had panic attacks like that. I was so incredibly skinny, really, really skinny. I went to a dietitian and they said I was the most urgent. I was like the most urgent case out of about 12 people. Mine was the most serious. I was like that underweight. Yeah, just like, just like hurting myself. Not like cutting myself, but like hitting myself, like hitting my head against doors, walls, stuff like that. No friends, never made a friend in my life actually. I have made probably a couple, but they don't last. They're not real friends. They're more of like I don't have anyone else to speak to, and like we don't mind each other, so we speak sometimes. I've had probably a couple of those in my life. Don't speak to them anymore. Don't speak to anyone right now, pretty much, except like a couple of people online. Wow, the thunder's really cool. Do you hear that thunder? That's incredible, because it's so rare. I think there's probably storms maybe a few times per year, like where I'm from at least. It's probably about, a few times per year there's a storm. So the chance that, a storm happens like a day before I go, it's cool. It's very cool. Yeah. But with like the Philippines, like I'm less excited than I was. I think people have really, like, what's the word? I don't know. But they've made it seem less cool. Wow, that thunder. Like, I'm just less excited. Like, my expectations is less. It's fine though. It's fine. Wow. It's still cool. It's still cool. Knowing that about 36 hours from now. Yeah, something like that. 30 hours. I don't know exactly. I'll be... No, let's work it out. Okay, so 13 hours I'll be in the taxi. Plane takes off in 16 hours? So hard to do maths in my head, I'm really bad at it. 18 hours, so. And there's someone behind me. Good, just end it now, to be honest, I'm kind of embarrassed.